and that would be not managing your gold properly. As a new player, you're going to be tempted to upgrade every single card, but you'll notice that I'm only level 7. Now, level 7 is pretty low level considering I have level 8 commons and level 4 epics right now. Now, how did I do that? That's because I was very selective in what I upgraded. I got very comfortable with the card, and then I went ahead and I upgraded it. You can see people around me in my clan are, the top players are 9 and 8, and in the rankings, everybody's higher than me. I mostly get undermatched, so that's a little bit of a disadvantage on my part in terms of the hit points of my towers, but it also is a huge advantage in that like I said, my commons are level 8, the ones that I actually play with. So you can see Minion Horde is level 8, for example, but my Valkyrie is only level 1. My Skeleton Trap is only level 1 as well, but my Knight and my Spear Goblins, my Archers, all level 8. That's a huge advantage for me, so I've been using my gold. You can only have so much gold. I've been using my gold very wisely on cards that I think I'm going to be playing a lot. That's not to say that I'm not going to upgrade those other cards, but what I do is I playtest a card at level 1 or 2 or whatever it is, and then if I like it, then I'll upgrade it and add it to my deck. So managing your gold is an important key to building a solid base, a foundation, if you will, to choose your deck from. Now, and we'll get to some in-game mistakes and strategy keys. So common mistake number 2 is you don't want to force your hand on offense unless you have the correct or the right starting hand. You can see this starting hand is not that powerful. I have a mirror, which I obviously can't use right off the bat. I'm not going to send in 2 princes, although I could, because he likely has a counter for that. So instead I'm going to play defense, and then I'll try to bring this into a small offensive push. Right now in the battle, I'm just trying to feel out my opponent. So you can see I've dropped the Knight to add a little bit of a shield for the Witch. We'll see if I can get to the tower. Of course I can't. He drops the giant skeleton, and that brings us to common mistake number 3. You want to save your elixir for defense, know when to end a little push down a lane. For example there, I'm saving some elixir. I could easily drop Spear Goblins behind that Witch earlier, but instead I'm saving some elixir for defense. You want to know when enough is enough, and that brings us to common mistake number 4. Don't rush at the start unless you have a deck built on that strategy. So there are essentially 3 phases to the game, right? You have the first minute where you're trying to feel out to determine what cards your opponent has. The second phase of the game is the second minute of the game. That's when you know what cards, most of the cards that your opponent has, but you don't have the, you might not necessarily have all your combinations ready to go. You're only making the normal amount of elixir, so that's why the third phase of the attack is when you have that double elixir and you can take advantage of excellent combos. That's when the fight really happens. So you can see we're on the second phase of the attack, the second minute of the attack right now, and I pulled a small little offensive move there. I switched lanes with my prince, and I was able to take down one of the crown towers. That's a valuable strategy. What you can do is you can go after one lane with a witch or something slow moving, and then when you think your opponent is low on elixir, go ahead and boom, put a fast-moving unit in the other lane. Now, did you guys see where I put that witch? That is what we call the kill zone. That's a very important tool to remember in Clash Royale. That little area right in the center of the map, you might want to rewind and look at it, is where you can put any unit. It can be an archer, it can be a knight, it can be spear goblins. And what it will do is it will lure the attacking units out of their lane and into that kill zone. The reason we call it a kill zone is because that's where the other towers can shoot at the unit as well. So essentially you're doing 2 or 3 times the DPS by having those units A, not attacking your tower, and B, being hit by the other tower as well. So we're going to go ahead and take out this opponent's left tower with a goblin barrel. That will probably get us the win. Is, some common mistakes and also some strategy keys for you guys. I want to know what more types of strategy keys you guys are interested in. I want to know some ideas I have all kinds of great ideas to share with you guys, but I want to know what you guys want to see. So go ahead and comment in the comment section below. Let me know what type of videos you like. Let me know what YouTubers you want me to face, because I think I have a lot of them on